What touch rugby is effectively you've got 6 players on the field per team, and you've got 6 touches to get up the field and score. And after every touch, the defence has to retreat back 7 metres. So there really is no barriers for entry when it comes to touch rugby. The great thing about it as well is that it's such a quick sport that you really do increase your level of fitness and skills, because things like a drop ball is a turnover, so touch players naturally learn that you are not allowed to drop that ball, so passes have to be super accurate. And I still play rugby union, so I play for the junior section of the rugby club, and I came to the president at the time, Mark Young, with the idea that we could take it and I could set up this touch club, with the idea that it would be a great way to introduce touch players to the rugby union aspect of the club, and it would be a great way to introduce the rugby union boys to touch. We have 65 paid up members. I think 20 to 25 of them would be female. Most of them would be between the ages of 18 and 30. And now this year we've got a load of people from the junior section. So we have a load of 17-year-olds coming down and playing with us every single week as well. And they'll go and they'll play for us in club representative competitions around Ireland. And further down the line, they might get onto the Irish men's team or the Irish women's team. It is open to everyone to join should they wish to, but the one requirement is that they are currently or become a member of Old Wesley Rugby Club. So if you're a member of Old Wesley Rugby Club, you get to play rugby union as part of that, but you also get to play touch rugby. So if you decide to do a bit of both, it's a great way to do that. So you just become a member of Old Wesley and you get to use the gym, you get to use the bar, and you get to play touch and you get to play rugby union. So it really is just sort of an all-encompassing thing. We're becoming more and more integrated with the club. We're doing more and more functions within the club, and certainly the club are opening their arms, more than ever. It's great for us, and I hope it's really worthwhile for the club as well.
Well, to the club, it's extra membership. To them, they got the whole facilities here to use. They have, they've got the grounds here. They've got the grounds in Ballychorus. We have the club facilities, and they utilise them brilliantly with various social functions, which is now intermingling with the rest of the club, and it's getting more of the club members together on night outs down here. But it's also, people have seen it's a particular brand of rugby that is not full contact, that they, especially on the girls' side, or guys, but we've seen a lot of guys that say have had to give up rugby for various injuries, whatever. It's a sport that can continue, it's with a ball, and from the back of that they've learned a lot more skills. We've seen it with guys that were playing union, playing touch during the summer months, coming back, their skill levels have improved, handling wise, fitness wise, and overall it brought a whole new concept to the club, and it's been appreciated more and more from within the club as for what they bring to the club.
Is it something that you'd recommend other clubs look
Absolutely, yeah, indeed. Certainly from what we've seen in the last couple of years, very much so, and especially through the last 18 months where restrictions were on the full contact game. They were able to play because of the nature of the game, and that got them out and that kept them all going, and we saw it because they increased in numbers no end last year.
I really do believe it's as beneficial to the rugby clubs as it is to the potential people who are coming down and playing touch rugby, because the reality of it is that rugby union, at a certain point the contact level becomes sort of prohibitory and you're not able to play it anymore. And why would you just throw those members to the wind when you can offer them something where they can play? And it's organised to the point where you can play a competition in Ireland and you can go abroad and you can play your fun competitions. We've travelled to Belgium, the Netherlands, we've travelled to Australia with this to play. Some of those have been purely social tournaments and some of those have been high-level competitions. So these things exist all around the world, and I don't see why every club doesn't get involved.